Hello geeks, this is Sriram and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to start an adventurous journey called JavaScript. Yes, you heard that right, JavaScript. If we consider HTML pages to our body, then CSS would be good looks, yeah. And JavaScript, of course, is the soul in it. JavaScript literally puts life in our HTML pages. It literally kicks, jumps, runs, walks and does hell lot of things for our HTML pages. JavaScript is intense, misunderstood, complicated, yet incredibly beautiful. Believe me, you're all gonna love this journey. Let's hop in. JavaScript is basically a scripting language. It is mostly used in the client side. It is generally used in the browsers where HTML pages are provided special capabilities with the help of JavaScript and some inbuilt functionalities or some inbuilt APIs of the browser. Let's see with the example. This is a sign up form for Gmail account and it has certain fields like first name, last name, username, password and confirm password. So each sign up form or any kind of form must have some validations on it. For example, username and password should be mandatory fields. So let's click on this next button without even filling any kind of field. Let's see. We have some error messages and most of our fields got red. That means they are mandatory. So what our error messages read are like enter first and last names, choose a Gmail address, enter a password. So this kind of capability or this kind of functionality is provided with the help of JavaScript functions and inbuilt APIs in the browser. Let's see another example. You see, this is New York Times website. It has certain news pieces wherein you have title, you have some description, we can see some images as well. So these kind of data and resources are loaded in HTML pages with the help of JavaScript and inbuilt features of our browser. So these are just few of the things JavaScript does for us. JavaScript does so many things. We will learn one by one in upcoming sessions. So first of all, we will learn about variables. So what are variables? Variables are container of values, or they are the stores which hold certain value in it. For example, value can be a number, value can be a name, or value can be an array or object. Generally in JavaScript, variables are declared like var. This is the keyword used to declare the variable, and I will give some name to this variable name. So this is how we declare the variables in JavaScript. So people from the C++ or Java background or some backend programming background might wonder that why don't they see the type declaration like int or object or array or string. So this is how it works in JavaScript. In JavaScript, type is allocated dynamically to the variable. For example, if I assign 10, so this variable will be assigned an type number. Or for example, if I assign some string value, maybe some name, so this variable will be assigned a value of type string. So how to invoke the value of variable, like how to access the variable value, we can do this simply with the help of console.log function. It takes a parameter as a variable name and we can print the variable value. In this case, it is Smith and it is printed. So we can declare variable like this as well, but in this case, if we print the variable value, it will be undefined. Why so? Because in JavaScript, at the declaration time, if variable are not assigned any value, so through the program, so JavaScript will assign an undefined value to that variable. So we might have scenarios wherein we want to assign value to our variables at some point of in time during execution. So we can do this as well, but we have to make sure that we do not access the variable value before assigning the value, variable before assigning the value. So make sure if you are accessing the variable, we have to access with proper checks. So that we will learn later, how to handle variable values, or how to access variable values or utilize variable values with gracefully. So then there are other type of declaration, that is let. We can declare our variables with the help of let as well, let keyword, and we can assign the value like we do with the var variables declared with var. So furthermore, we can like declare variables with comma separated, like we might have requirements wherein we want to declare multiple variables. So we can do so with the help of keyword, let's say var or let, and then list of variables separated by comma, maybe I, a, counter, something like that. So make sure when you are declaring multiple variables at once, separate them with the help of comma and not the semicolon. So now there is third keyword we can use in JavaScript while declaring the variable, that is const. So what is const? Const is generally stands for constant, and it is used to declare the constant in our program. For example, we might have certain scenarios where variable value should not be changed or tampered with across the program. So we can declare such variables with the const keyword. Let's say I would name this variable as city_name. Paris. Okay. So throughout the program, whenever this city_name is accessed with the help of console.log or with some other means by our program, it should refer to this value, that is Paris. So to const variables, if we try to assign values const variables after they are declared, let's check what happens. Let's clear this and run with JS. The error is thrown. Why so? Because const variables are meant to be initialized at the time of declaration. As their name stands, they are the constant and they are meant to stay that way throughout the program. Whenever you are declaring your const variables, they should be assigned value at the time of declaration itself. So I think that's it for the variables. We will learn more about variable scopes while learning the functions and more advanced concepts in JavaScript. Till then, thank you, bye bye, take care.